The debate over banning the tush push is heating up as NFL owners and coaches weigh whether to eliminate a play that has been dominated by just two teams, the Eagles and the Bills. On one side, proponents argue that the play creates a competitive imbalance. The Eagles and Bills convert their tush push attempts for a first down or touchdown 87% of the time, compared to a 71% success rate for the rest of the league. This dominance has led some to call for a ban, with the original proposal, spearheaded by the Packers, suggesting that the tactic leaves little skill involved and could compromise both safety and the overall pace of play. However, not everyone agrees. Many team representatives, as well as several NFL coaches, are pushing back against a ban based solely on the fact that a couple of teams use it exceptionally well. They argue that innovation and effective execution, despite appearing almost automatic in certain situations, shouldn't be penalized if they're part of a legitimate football play. In fact, some voices within the league have noted that if pushing were banned just because a few teams have mastered it, similar tactics in other areas, like running backs using a stiff arm or quarterbacks scrambling, could come under scrutiny. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, for example, isn't troubled by the idea of eliminating the tactic. "That's the discussion," Jones told Yahoo Sports. He recalled how rule changes in the past, such as the introduction of the two-point conversion, stemmed from concerns over entertainment value and competitive balance. From his perspective, if one team gains a significant edge by executing a particular play flawlessly, then addressing that imbalance isn't just fair, it's necessary to keep the game interesting. League officials, including NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and Competition Committee Chairman Rich McKay, have also underscored that any rule change would need to be backed by solid data. While some argue that the injury risk associated with the tush push is minimal, since no concrete data exists linking it to a disproportionate number of injuries, others suggest revisiting pre-2004 rules that prohibit pushing or pulling a ball carrier as a broader, less targeted measure. With a vote potentially looming at a May meeting in Minneapolis, the most likely outcome is a proposal that returns to the old language banning all pushing or pulling of a ball carrier, rather than singling out the tush push. In the meantime, proponents like the Packers are rallying behind their stance, while teams such as the Eagles and Bills continue to rely on the play as a key element of their offensive strategy. Ultimately, while the controversy might seem fueled by competitive frustration from a couple of dominant teams, Jones and others believe that addressing such imbalances is a natural part of the game's ensuring that no single tactic can overshadow the skills and creativity that make football so compelling.
What's up, football fanatics? Get ready for some potential big changes coming to the NFL rulebook. The controversial tush-push play, also known as the brotherly shove, is once again under scrutiny. And this time, the debate is heating up with some surprising opinions from around the league, including Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. We're diving into the arguments for and against banning this highly effective play and exploring what the future might hold for the tush-push in the NFL. Let's get into it. The video you sent over details the ongoing discussion within the NFL about potentially banning the tush-push play. This tactic, where the quarterback is pushed forward by teammates from behind on short yardage situations, has proven incredibly effective for certain teams, most notably the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. As the video points out, the NFL Competition Committee is well aware of the debate surrounding this play. While the tush-push only accounted for a tiny fraction of all plays last season, its effectiveness, particularly for the Eagles and Bills, has made it a significant talking point. In fact, over the past 3 seasons, these two teams have run the play more than all 30 other NFL teams combined. This dominance has naturally led to questions about whether a potential ban would be seen as a direct jab at the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles, who have mastered the tush-push and used it to great effect. The video highlights that this concern heavily influenced the decision made on Tuesday to table the Green Bay Packers' proposal to eliminate pushing or aiding the ball carrier altogether. Instead of a simple vote, the decision was delayed to allow for further exploration of the rulebook language, with a broader, less targeted rule change proposal expected at a meeting in May. The current trend in the NFL seems to be leaning towards reintroducing a rule that was in place before 2004, which prohibited all pushing and pulling of a ball carrier. The idea is that this would effectively eliminate the tush push, but do so within a broader scope that some believe is fairer. Interestingly, while the competition committee reportedly believes that nobody likes the strong association of the tush push with the Eagles and Bills, Dallas Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones appears to disagree with their concern. In fact, Jones has voiced his support for eliminating the tactic precisely because of a team's dominance. In a quote to Yahoo Sports featured in the video, Jones stated, "The reason we got the 2-point play is, we said the extra point alone kicking it is not exciting enough. That reminded me of how those things have evolved. It was more from the entertainment standpoint, which from my perspective is a good discussion. The fact that fans could be interested in what we do with it. We do things. And if somebody does it really well or gets an edge, we might make defensive, offensive adjustments. That's the discussion." Jones, who has long been a proponent of prioritizing the entertainment value of the NFL, believes that eliminating a tactic due to a team's overwhelming success can be justified from an entertainment standpoint. His reasoning suggests that when one or two teams gain such a significant advantage with a particular play, it can detract from the league's goal of parity and, therefore, potentially reduce the overall entertainment value for the fans. The video also sheds light on comments made by Green Bay Packers president Mark Murphy earlier this year, explaining his team's proposal to ban the play. Murphy wrote on the team's website that he is not a fan of this play, because there is no skill involved and it is almost an automatic first down on plays of a yard or less. He concluded that the play is bad for the game, and that the league should go back to prohibiting pushing the runner. While Murphy's comments about a lack of skill drew criticism from Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni, Jerry Jones' perspective aligns with the idea that the play might not be the most entertaining or competitively balanced aspect of the game. The video highlights the significant success rate of the tush push for the Eagles and Bills, who have converted for a first down or touchdown on a staggering 87% of these plays over the past 3 years, compared to the rest of the league's 71% conversion rate. This statistical dominance further fuels the debate about the play's fairness and impact on the game. While some argue that eliminating the tush push could set a dangerous precedent of penalizing teams for creativity and innovation, the entertainment factor, as emphasized by Jerry Jones, could be a key element in swaying the opinions of other teams who might want to see the rule changed but can't necessarily justify it based on inconclusive injury data. Rams general manager Les Snead, as mentioned in the video, acknowledged that there isn't enough data to definitively say whether the tush push introduces a disproportionate risk of injury. However, he raised an interesting point about the potential optics of the play, suggesting that if every team started implementing the tush push, the game could evolve into something resembling rugby, which might not be as entertaining for the broader fanbase. So, what's next for the tush push? The video indicates that while league officials and the competition committee aren't publicly advocating for a ban based solely on competitive imbalance, proponents are shifting their messaging towards game integrity and medical considerations. NFL Competition Committee Chairman Rich McKay stated that safety, football history, and the desire to prevent an offensive play that defenders cannot legally replicate were the main points of debate. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell also cited hypothetical injury concerns. Even in the absence of conclusive data, the discussion about the tush push during the league's rules session reportedly lasted a significant amount of time, indicating the strong opinions on both sides of the issue. However, the most likely outcome, according to several league sources cited in the video, is that club representatives will vote in May to return to the pre-2004 language that prohibited pushing or pulling ball carriers. This rule was initially removed due to concerns about consistent officiating, but advancements in officiating technology over the past 2 decades have led some in the league office to believe that it can now be effectively enforced. The proposal will need at least 24 of the 32 clubs to approve in order to pass. Ultimately, a ban could occur for a variety of reasons. Some teams might want to reduce the Eagles' advantage. Others might question the play's fundamental nature within the game of football. Some might have genuine concerns about injury risk. And still others, like Jerry Jones, might simply believe that the play, due to its overwhelming success for a select few teams, is not maximizing the entertainment value of the NFL. As Commissioner Goodell stated, the committee will consider all these factors and return with a proposal in May. What are your thoughts on the potential ban of the tush push? Do you agree with Jerry Jones' reasoning about entertainment value? Should the Eagles and Bills be penalized for innovating and executing the play so effectively? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Subscribe for more updates on NFL rule changes and all the latest football news. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the action. We'll see you in the next one.